What's up, undead gamers? It's Graveyard. I've been playing Marvel Rivals for a while now. It's been out for a week, and I've been thoroughly enjoying what the game is and what it has to offer, which is just pure fun, in my opinion. The game is free, launching with an insane 33 characters, a Battle Pass 0, which Battle Pass 1 comes in January, and it's going to be a much bigger Battle Pass, I'm assuming, with, most of the characters get new outfits and stuff like that, and I think there's even going to be like a new map. There's plenty of DLC consisting of only cosmetics, which is good. No, damage buffs or crap like that. It has a unique and I'd say beautiful art style, with each character retaining elements from their classic comic costumes and the ones from the movies blending to make one clear, cohesive personality in each character, I'd say. Now, people are interested in the game, and the game is fun. I know, because I played over 85 hours since the beta to full release. So, I've got some time in the game. And because over 1 million players logged on launch day, apparently, with the game sustaining over 400k players, give or take, over the past week, which is insane. So this game is definitely not going to die anytime soon. And it also feels great. Does it feel good to have a competent hero shooter and an excellent Marvel team-up game that is not that garbage Mysterio illusion titled Marvel's Avengers? Are you sure you titled that correctly? Dear God, please Mandela effect that game out of existence. Anyways, disregarding past travesties, let's talk about a new one concerning the game. More accurately, the game's community. One character has been being bullied beyond belief, receiving threatening emails, jealous of their talent. That one character being my main character. From the beta to the alpha, most agreed she was top tier, but now I see so many videos claiming she's the worst character in the game, that she's got so many counters and her ult is actually garbage. The hero I'm talking about in question is Scarlet Witch. Now, I think Scarlet Witch is definitely top tier. I can't even imagine of putting her any lower than A, to be honest. But then again, maybe I'm just good with her. And on that note, let me tell you how you're wrong about Scarlet Witch, how you play her wrong. But also, by the way, I just want to say, in the background is kind of crazy gameplay. I went 39-1 with Scarlet Witch. Although, I'll be completely honest, the other team was pretty trash, so maybe I was just bullying them too hard, but who knows. But anyways, there's my proof that I'm actually kind of good with the character. Probably the point I see the most as to why she is ass is she has low damage, and that there's so many other heroes that outgun her and that can immediately kill her. But I'd say high damage isn't the purpose of her kit, her skill set. The consistent damage and mobility she possesses is what it's all about, to be honest. I mean, yes, a Punisher will outgun her and probably, kill her instantly. But if you're going to head with him, you're using Wanda wrong, I'd say. Now, you can face him head on if your team is kind of following you and supporting you, but what you really want to do is kind of hide behind the corner or behind your tank or near your healer and just keep doing consistent damage no matter what. I often find once they're low damage, they think they can get away, but if you keep your two mystic projections, you'll be able to teleport in. Also, want to note that once you become invisible and elevated, make sure to go higher and over towards your opponent while dealing damage. Stay high and or near a corner and just sort of take them out. It's not that hard, especially if, they're alone and think they can solo you. If you just teleport well, not teleport, but fly and turn invisible and deal consistent damage, they're going to die, especially if they're low health. Now, I have a guide video on this channel, so I'm not going to go into extreme detail about the character, but the idea is to fly in and then fly out back to your support. Also, I find that holding down right trigger primarily makes the damage more consistent, of course, because all you have to do, you don't even have to aim, you just hold it down. And especially once they start to run away, just because if you switch to firing with your missiles, you have to account for the switch in animation and whether or not you're going to miss your target, which for me is often, especially when they start bunny hopping like it's Call of Booty. The combo I'd recommend is to just hold down the right trigger until their health gets down to a reasonable amount for you to then get in closer by flying up into the air, hovering and blasting them with missiles. The other alternative that I find effective, if you're a decent shot, hold the right trigger, then just tap left trigger every once in a while if you're desperately trying to eliminate an enemy, since your Mystic Missiles do more damage, so if you're more accurate with them, definitely use them. But don't just spam, the enemy will become accustomed very quickly, especially since your blasts are, projectile based and not hit scan, and they are going to dodge them quite easily. If it's a tank / Vanguard, then there's almost no point in shooting your missiles at all, unless you really don't care about saving them, like about strategy. Your goal is damage consistency, evasive maneuvering, and a bit of stealth to get behind a lone DPS or healer. I've heard so many people say she's brain dead to play with her primary attack, but her kit definitely isn't. She's easy to play, but not like Squirrel Girl where you can just sit stationary and spam nuts grenades into their faces, or with Punisher and just pull out a turret that doubles his second health as a shield and just spam into a corner and kill everyone, which is really easy to do. That's the amazing thing about this game, is that there are so many different playstyles, characters. Punisher turns it into a COD game, while Iron Fist turns it into a fighting game. The mechanics are very well thought through. Now, the last point I want to make is her Reality Erasure ultimate attack. I want to say that attack is it's not even bad either. It's pretty good. It might be difficult at first, but all you have to do is hide behind the wall and come out at the last second. It can be tricky sometimes. Only real risks are a good sniper that can aimbot you during the last second of your ultimate, or if there's a character with a stun ability like Mantis that can put you to sleep. A good Mantis is a great counter to Scarlet Witch, which can be pretty annoying, but honestly, if you have a good enough healer on your team, they can just heal you while you're ulting and you'll be fine. The ideal scenario would be pop the ultimate if you have a Luna Snow that's using her healing ult in a group of enemies, like when they're on point, and you'll kill the whole enemy team, and there's really nothing they can do unless some of them have high mobility and they can just react fast enough and get out of there, but they're not going to kill you. Anyways, that's honestly all I want to talk about in the video. I was just getting a bit tired of people disrespecting one of the best characters in the game. They clearly haven't played her a lot and are just bad. Sorry guys, it's not her, it's you. Get good, buddies. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, consider subscribing and liking the video. Alright, I'm going back to playing the game and wiping the floor with your dead bodies with Scarlet Witch. Goodbye.